When food is wrong, medicine is of no use. When food is right, medicine is of no need. Vitamin D is an essential nutrient that is important for many bodily functions, including bone health, immune function, and muscle strength. The body can produce vitamin D when it is exposed to sunlight, but this can be difficult in some parts of the world or for people who are unable to spend time outdoors. There are several reasons why someone might have a vitamin D deficiency. Some of the most common causes include limited sun exposure, dark skin. Melanin, the pigment that gives skin its color, also blocks UVB rays. People with darker skin have more melanin pigment, so they are less able to produce vitamin D from the sun exposure. Certain medical conditions. Obesity. This is because fat cells can store vitamin D, making it less available to the body. Age. As people get older, their skin becomes less efficient at producing vitamin D. This is why older adults are more likely to have a vitamin D deficiency. How vitamin D is made in the body naturally. Vitamin D is produced in the skin through a process involving sunlight and cholesterol. When the skin is exposed to sunlight, the ultraviolet B energy from the sun converts a cholesterol into vitamin D3. This vitamin D3 is then carried to the liver and kidneys, where it is transformed into its active form known as calcitriol. Why vitamin D is useful? Calcium absorption. Adequate calcium levels are essential for maintaining strong and healthy bones. Bone health. A deficiency in vitamin D can lead to conditions like rickets in children and osteomalacia in adults, which are characterized by weakened and brittle bones. Immune system support. It may play a role in reducing the risk of infections and chronic diseases. Muscle function. It is particularly important for elderly to maintain muscle strength and reduce the risk of falls. Cell growth differentiation. This is essential for maintaining healthy tissues and preventing the development of certain cancers. Cardiovascular health, helping to regulate blood pressure and reduce the risk of heart disease. Mood regulation. Low levels of vitamin D have been associated with an increased risk of mood disorders such as depression. Insulin regulation. Vitamin D may contribute to insulin regulation and consequently play a role in diabetes prevention and management. Vitamin D levels. The Institute of Medicine has established the following reference ranges for vitamin D levels. Sufficient 20 nanogram per milliliter or higher. Insufficient 12 nanogram per milliliter to 19 nanogram per milliliter. Deficiency less than 12 nanogram per milliliter. Here are a few things that you can do to increase your vitamin D levels without sunlight or supplements. If you eat mushrooms, then by eating mushrooms you can very well fulfill your vitamin D requirements in a natural way. Mushrooms contains a chemical called ergosterol. This ergosterol chemical, when it comes in contact with sunlight or sunshine, it is converted to vitamin D. Firstly, the mushroom should be sun-dried for 2 days. On the day if you are going to cook mushroom, soak it in water 2 hours before cooking. Soak the quantity that you are going to use. After that, make a dish with it. If you eat mushroom dishes twice a week, which means twice a time, then by eating these mushroom dishes twice a time, you can completely your weekly vitamin D requirement. Remember, you should use the same water in which you soaked the mushrooms to make the dish. So this is the best way to meet your vitamin D requirements through natural mushrooms. In addition, the best way to meet your weekly vitamin D requirements is to sit in the sun for 30 minutes 4 days a week. If you also massage your body with sesame oil and sit in the sun for 20 minutes twice a week, you will get your weekly vitamin D requirements. Thanks. Subscribe.